Going camping or hunting or fishing or something, nothing beats a nice large SUV like this with all-wheel drive. And this is a Dodge Durango RT, which means that it has 5.7 V8. I had a similar one, so this is mine till tomorrow. Basically rented this one to go to the public land zone, because my other vehicle, Hellcat, does not have enough storage or trunk space. So nice looking black Durango, you know, very solid vehicle. But let me show you what's so this one has this one has 3 rows of seats. Like this is one, and that's the second, and so all, as you can see, all seats fold down, which creates a huge storage area. So I can put my big case over here. I can put a couple of these T-posts I need, and this driver, and then look how much space, right? So I have all this stuff in here, and it's all nicely done, leather. Not sure what, like this is some kind of weird decoration, but here it's all leather. The seats are leather, and yeah, lots of room. Let me nice brakes, good tires. And now the prices went down for rentals. Last time I rented something like this, it was over $200. So you see it has updated audio system, some nice stitching here, and of course inside it looks pretty much like my Hellcat, except on a Challenger Hellcat here it says SRT. But Dodge vehicles, right? So you have all your controls here for your dash, and of course it has Bluetooth. You can have a cruise control. It even has the adaptive cruise control. All the mirrors are electric, and usually they're heated. And this one has even a charging station, and there's a button here, you see, all-wheel drive low. I don't know if it's on all the time, all-wheel drive, or maybe it's just you have to something over there. And very nice display here. You see it has a sport mode, eco mode, all kinds of nice features here. So heated steering wheel, heated seats. You can turn the screen off, which, oh, okay, works. And automatic climate control, just like in Charger or Challenger. So you choose your temperature. It has navigation somewhere there. Yep, you can hook up your phone, all the good stuff, except I'm used to satellite radio, and these guys don't have it. There's no subscription, so I'm just stuck on FM in HD mode, which is still okay. Oh, it even has its own hotspot Wi-Fi, but you have to pay for that. Like, I know all Chrysler vehicles, they have this feature. So, you know, let's say if you want to use your computer. It's a very nice dash. So fuel on the right, coolant temperature. But then here is something interesting. At first I was confused when I got in. The speedometer looked like this, and I was thinking this is a really old car. If you have analog speedometer, and you can actually press OK, and it changes to miles. You see? So it turns out it's not analog, it's digital. And then I just press this button over here, and it gives me this speedometer, which I'm used to. So a range says 750 kilometers with a full tank, which is probably twice what my Hellcat does. but it does have already 10,337 clicks. So I think it's probably either 21 or 22. But I love this. That's why I love these big SUVs. And actually, I made a mistake and I booked a Wrangler. Never drove a Wrangler, you know, Jeep Wrangler. And then I'm laying in bed in the morning thinking about this, like where I'm gonna put all my, you know, T-posts and stuff like that. And so when I showed up there at Alamo Rentals, I said, guys, can we do an upgrade? And they just charged me. That one was only 50 bucks Canadian for one day, and this one I just paid extra 35 bucks, which 3 months ago I rented exactly the same, except I think it was gray from another company, and it was $220 a day Canadian. So prices definitely went down. Not sure why they were so high in late winter. Like February, March was very expensive. January was like 35 bucks. You can find something, you know, again, all Canadian funds. But this one, how do I turn off that? I hear there's I don't want that. See, like that noise. That's the heat in the back, but it's okay. But anyway, so I'm going to the public land zone. Not sure what to expect, but there shouldn't be any snow over there. But we'll go on that bad road I was on before, and that will be the second part of this video, where we're gonna test the capability of this thing and see how well it goes on a bad road. Like, it's because last time I was there, the potholes were like 2 feet deep at the entrance, and it was real, you know, tricky to go around them. Well, I'm approaching the public land zone, but this is still municipal part, and the road is very, very rough. So you really need a vehicle like this here. Even though, of course, if you have like a beat up car, you know, you can probably still go. But I know at the entrance over there, in winter, they had huge potholes. And all this is still private property. You can see the fencing. But my T-posts are making noise over there. So actually, yeah, in winter the road was better because it was covered by snow, so it was like packed snow. So even if my Hellcat did have enough trunk space, I wouldn't risk it on a road like this. Like, you know, if you have any loose feelings, you can lose them over here. But the weather's great, so we have +4 Celsius. It's always colder here than in Calgary, because we're so close to the mountains, and everywhere else snow melted. Here you can still see snow near the trees over there, and here, I'm guessing because of elevation. And so, yeah, so the Durango is taking this road pretty well. I think what also helps is that it has big size wheels, 20-inch. If I had smaller diameter wheels and tires, you know, I'd be jumping more here. Wow, so if this municipal road is this bad, what's the road inside the public land zone gonna look like? This is it. For some reason they have a lot of people are setting up camps and stuff here, and I cannot believe this part is still covered in snow. Man, this is the part that's always like pretty dangerous over here. Oh, wait a second. Wow. That's why they all stopped there, because probably you cannot enter here. Crazy. Man. So this is always the worst part. And that's why they don't charge money for using the public land zone, because this is like awful. And so these guys got here somehow. Now I'll be spending a couple of hours here, and I know I'll be thinking about that about that bridge. By the way, I turned on this thing over here. Am I still in all-wheel drive low? Like, this car doesn't give you, indicate. I think it's probably all-wheel drive. Yeah, because that's what it says on the back. But anyway, so this is just like a short review, kind of like, you see, like, definitely with a car you cannot enter there. But those other guys that I was waiting for, oh, check this out, the deer. Though those guys, I had to back out to make way for them. One was a Bronco, and one was, I think it was a Toyota. And they were like that part with water. They really jumped. I think my SUV is longer, so I think for me it was not that bad. But I did feel I bottomed out. I touched. Well, maybe that's why now it'll be a good idea to spend some time here, because it should get warmer after lunch. But again, temperature here is kind of like unpredictable. So right now it's +4, whereas I know in Calgary it's probably like +9 Celsius. But man, that part is scary, you know? What if you get stuck here? Like, there's no cellular service. Well, if you get stuck, there's a bunch of guys over there, right? You can go and ask somebody for help. Anyway, this is it. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is what this Dodge Durango is capable of. To go through that spot, man, it was scary, but the car handled it like a champ. So super happy with this Dodge Durango. Highly recommend it. And as you might know, I'm a big fan of Dodge vehicles. So right now I have a Challenger Hellcat, 717 horsepower. And before I had a Dodge Charger, and before that I had a Dodge Challenger 6.4 Scat Pack, and before that I had a Ram truck 1500. So always had good luck with Dodge vehicles. Oh, and back in the day, a long time ago, I had a cargo van, like a 1-ton cargo van, also was Dodge Ram. Thanks for watching.